Okay, Sisi, let me talk to you about something that's all up in your business. And no, I'm not talking about the trophinator. I'm talking about the IUD. Yeah, that thing, yeah, man. You know, it's a tiny, like I said, T-shaped device that just sits right there in your uterus. But a question that I've received today is, can your IUD fall out? The short answer, yes, it can. The long answer, well, let's unpack that. Let's break that down. Look, an IUD, whether it's hormonal or copper, it's inserted into your uterus to protect against pregnancy. And it's supposed to stay there. But sometimes your body might have other plans. And that sometimes is called an explosion. This is when your IUD gets moved slightly out of position or it gets pushed out of your uterus. Crazy part is, it can happen without you even noticing. Look, this happens to very small amounts, around 2 to 10% of users. Also, it usually happens in the first sort of year. It is more likely to happen if you are under 20, you do not have a child, or you inserted it right after giving birth. So if you're panicking right now, let me tell you what it is you should look out for. So if you're cramping or bleeding a bit more or a bit heavier than usual, that's a sign. Also, second is if the string feels longer or if you can't feel it at all. You might be feeling something hard around your cervix. And umuntu wakho is feeling the plastic part during the trophinator. So look, if something does feel off about you and your IUD, DM us or go visit your gyno. But ultimately, keep that thing on until you don't need to keep that thing on. And make sure that when you do, it stays in there so that you and your partner can stay fucking healthy.